It's all taken care of. It's already programmed. We already automated that. It allows us to say yes. How do we keep saying yes for our clients? What is right? Is right tomorrow, or is right a custom handmade piece? We need to be able to say yes to both of those questions. If somebody needs something tomorrow, we need to be able to say yes, absolutely, no problem, and help that, say it's a medical organization, meet those demands. If we have an executive team that needs to meet the demands of turning over a high-end piece, we can also say yes to that as well. Very easy. For us, in the modern day, the location is almost agnostic. Working with the post office, working with third-party suppliers, we're delivering to Costa Rica, to Japan, to China. We're delivering a piece of mail to every state in the United States, and that's every month. My understanding, Europe wags the dog for the data compliance. In the US, we have HIPAA. We need to abide by HIPAA. That's regulated by the Health and Human Services Department. We need to control the data from, make sure that it's secure from the pass-off to every part of our production. We need to log all of our touch points. If somebody did something to it, we need to know who did it, when, and why they did that. We lean a lot on our collaborations. We have our software collaboration, we have our compliance collaboration, we have our mechanical collaboration. Software collaboration, everything from our MIS, our enterprise system, imposition software, our digital storefronts, our workflow solutions. Our compliance collaboration with our ISO, our HIPAA, our Platinum USPS certification, and our color certifications. All of those need to work together in a symbiotic environment in order to be able to say yes and be able to produce a predictive output. We need to be able to know that when we start here, when the client gives us their input, our output needs to be controlled and understood and accurate. Customers sometimes will give us KPIs, sometimes they'll give us the protocols and guidelines that we're forced to abide by. All of that is wonderful. If you have an acronym, if you have a protocols and guidelines, if you need to engage your InfoSec team, that's the work that we're going to excel at. That's where we're going to have the conversations. What is right? What is the most right for you? When you're looking at your hierarchy of what your needs are, do you need price? Do you need it tomorrow? Do you need accuracy? Where is the priority as you're explaining that to me? And how can we help you solve for that? We like to build in our systems to match what our clients need. If our client has a quality need, I'd like to see that documentation. We'll mirror that on our side, so our outputs and their inputs should match up perfectly. If a client has a specific quality need, if a client has a specific compliance need, that's part of the onboarding and the integration. And once we have that, everything should be predictive all the way through. We should get an input and know exactly what the output should be and when that happens. We need technology to be able to say yes to a lot of different requirements. Our core clients help drive some of the massive changes we have. That'll be some of our output, some of our insertion, some of our finishing. We then take that and leverage it across all of our clients. How can we use this new opportunity and use that new opportunity to solve for a lot of our other clients' problems? Everyone has problems, and everyone's problems are not unique. A lot of those same problems that the client is having over here, and we help them solve, all of these clients over here can also be helped with that same solution. Wow, we did it slower. How do we process dozens of jobs a day? In the old days, if you wanted to process dozens of jobs a day, you needed a dozen graphic designers or pre-imaging or pre-press to set those up, to put the pieces onto imposition. You'd have your imposition maps up on the wall. Here, all of that's automated. We often don't touch any of the jobs that are imposed. The jobs come through, workflow picks it up, automates it through imposition, outputs it for the operator, operator releases, operator then takes it to finishing, and it's already set up. It's already embedded. It already has the production code. The machine scans the code, runs the job. reprints, things not imposed correctly, going to press, having something printed, get to Bindery, and Bindery now has to solve for something that should have been solved ahead of time. With the automated imposition, we no longer have to worry, is the creep correct? We no longer have to worry, are the gutters correct? We no longer have to worry, is this person doing something just ever so slightly different than this person? It's all automated. Everyone follows the same rules, predictive inputs, predictive outputs. Before we do any purchase to bring something into one of our collaborations, we have to do the vetting. And oftentimes, unfortunately, the vetting takes you all the way through the process, and there's some little detail at the very end that disqualifies it. And so it's a lot of struggle to get to this point. Once we found Impostrip, we were able to integrate it into our software collaboration, and now it's one of the bases for our entire collaboration and automation system. They not only understood our problem, they were able to give us guidance on how to integrate better. They understood what our MIS was. They understood our workflow software. They understood where they were going to be in our collaboration. They were able to give us advice on how to get XML script to write that for us. Now we're at ChatGPT, we're able to have it automatically written for us, and we're able to automate a lot faster without having to go through the hassle of writing an XML program. We were looking at a new machine to do slitting. We found 80% of our jobs were less than 500 sheets of paper. Not 80% of our sales, but 80% of the jobs we were pushing through were less than 500 sheets of paper. We couldn't make a business argument to have those go onto a guillotine cutter. It had to go onto an auto slitter at that point. Looking at the different auto slitter opportunities, one of them had ImpoBind as the software solution. Another one had a SaaS model that you could subscribe to. We already had Impostrip. We talked to them about ImpoBind. Again, how does it fit in our software collaboration? That software collaboration fits seamlessly, and now we have a piece that fits seamlessly into our mechanical collaboration, and everything is holding together nicely. The ROI is people on this. You're saving man hours. Do you want to hire another X number of employees, or do you want to invest in the software? For us, that was a very, very quick decision when we saw the automation abilities of Impostrip. Anybody that's working with printing, anybody that needs to print more than one up, save yourself the hassle. Program all of your variables in the front end. Don't worry about having to make sure that your creep on a booklet is there. Don't worry about making sure that your perfect binds are set up correctly. Don't worry about your business card being set up for the right optimization to go onto your auto slitter. Don't worry that your perfect binder has the right margins for the cover scoring. It's all taken care of. It's already programmed. We already automated that.